When we are testing a mobile application, there are some challenges that are specific to mobile testing. Those challenges, mostly you will not face them if you are testing a website or a web application. So what are these challenges and how do we deal with them? So this is the list of challenges, the most popular challenges that you might face in mobile testing. First, we have multiple platforms and devices. If you are testing a website, mostly the website is static, okay? If you open it from a laptop, from a PC, it is the same. The devices react to the website in the same way. But in mobile testing, we have different ways of dealing with the application. Like we explained earlier, the difference between native and hybrid applications, okay? How does the application interact with iPhone, Android phone, or for example, iPad? All of this makes a difference in the behavior of the application. Then also we have different UI designs. The same application might have more than one UI design for each device or for each screen resolution. Also we have the user experience expectations. The user is expecting your application to be easy to use. Mobile users expect their applications to behave in an easy way. They should be easy to use. Here comes usability testing, for example. Also we have multiple network types. If we are testing a website from a laptop, mostly you will be connected to the internet. But in mobile testing, the user might be accessing the internet from 3G network, 4G network, 5G network, or from hotspot or from Wi-Fi. He might be walking or moving between different Wi-Fi networks. Will your application interact correctly to those changes or not? Also, we have resource-starved devices. You might develop a good application, but this application consumes a lot of memory. On the other hand, the user is using an old device. Not all users have, for example, iPhone 13 or a flagship Android phone. Okay, many users have devices that are manufactured like 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years ago. So in this case, is your application, the new application, able to deal with those resources? Okay, or it will, for example, crash each time the user uses it. We have diverse users. We have different user personas with different expectations and backgrounds. Another very important point is high feedback visibility. When you open a website from your browser, for example, the website doesn't have a section that tells you the reviews of the users, okay, or their opinions in the website. And even if the website has a section for the reviews, it is managed by the owners of the website. They can remove the reviews that they don't like and leave the reviews that they like. But in mobile apps, it is very different, okay? If you open any mobile app from the store, you can see all the reviews of this application. This is the feedback visibility. If the user doesn't like your application, he can just go to the store, give it 1 star, and say the reason why he gave this application 1 star or 2 stars. In this case, your reputation will go low and mostly the application will not succeed. This situation does not happen in websites, okay? But it is very easy to happen in mobile applications. This is high risk. If you are developing a mobile application in an agile way and you say, okay, we will go with a beta version or an MVP and get feedback from users, then build upon this feedback. Here you should give a lot of care to this situation. The feedback that you get at the first iteration or the first phase might be very bad, and it encourages other users to remove the application or not download it at first. Then we have marketplace publishing approval. So if you have a website and you want to publish it, you just buy a domain and push the website to it. Host it on this domain. No one will tell you what is inside this website, unless it is hosting something illegal, for example. But mostly, no one will review your website. This does not happen in mobile apps. If the quality of the application is low, in this case, the Google Play Store might reject your application. The same with the Apple Store. Okay, they might reject your application because it contains a lot of bugs, because it doesn't have a high security, and in this case, you might have a release date, and because of the marketplace publishing approval policy, you don't catch the release date. And because of the marketplace publishing approval policy, you are not able to publish your application in this specific date. So in this case, you should perform types of testing that are related to marketplace publishing approval in order to avoid this situation. The last thing is the unavailability of new devices. You might be testing your application on a device. This is a device that is provided by your company, and the users are using your application on a newer device which you don't have at all. You don't acquire it inside your company. For example, you have iPhone 13 inside your company, and iPhone 14 is published in the market. So the users will use iPhone 14 and they will download and use your application using iPhone 14. But you, the tester, you do not have this device. You do not know the behavior of the application on this device. So those are some challenges that you might care about while you are testing any mobile application.